Hola mis amores, Johnny here. And I have in my hand something that surprised me when I saw it the first time. This is the Rupaul 2.0 Mali plus Rupaul. This is an eyeshadow palette that Rupaul herself came out with in collaboration with Mali. Before we start talking about Rupaul and this palette and this collection, I do have to say, disclaimer, I actually love Rupaul and what they have done for the community. I feel like in their own life they have done a lot of things that have really pushed our community, the queer community, forward, and have helped with visibility of a lot of issues and a lot of situations that they weren't really showcased on popular media before, and Rupaul kind of like helped shed a light into this community. I'm also not absolving and kind of like ignoring all of the stuff that Rupaul has done, as for example denied to have trans participants into some of the most recent seasons of her show, but like, and other stuff like the fracking. As I said in the past, in this channel, I want to review makeup and I want to share my opinion about makeup. And I saw that Rupaul had a makeup line, and it gave me a lot of questions. It made me think, first of all, why nobody's talking about this? Second of all, why Trixie Mattel has not reviewed it? And what do the other queens of the franchise think about this makeup? But then on the other side, as a makeup consumer, I also want to know, what do you all think as makeup consumers? I'm gonna give you my honest opinion about this palette specifically, which is the Mali x Rupaul Rupaul 2.0. So this is their second palette. We're gonna spill the tea, we're gonna do a look, and yeah, let's get into it. I wanted to first start this showing y'all this palette right here. This is the only product that I have from this collection, but just so you know, they came out with a lot of other products. The original collection launched in 2019, and it was a collaboration between Rupaul and Mali Beauty. This was launched through QVC, and it included an eyeshadow palette, a highlighter, and a blush palette, a couple of lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, liners, and even a face powder. If you think about it, this is a huge collection of products, and they were launched through QVC. So Miss Rupaul, she definitely made her coin out of this. Now, even reviewing any of the other products, just by seeing everything that I showed you on the collection, the first palette and everything, I can clearly see that this whole collection was just kind of like a cash grab for Rupaul. Like, somebody told her like, hey, makeup is selling a lot, you should do your own makeup. And then QVC called her, and then she was like, yeah, let's do it, you know, put my name on it. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sad to me, because I would have loved to see something more creative and maybe something more kind of like a more organic collaboration, not like put my name on this, you know, and that's it. I read online that for the first palette, that I can put a photo in here, it includes just a bunch of browns, and like, honestly, I was not really interested in that one. So they came out with a second version of it, which includes a little bit more colors like blues and purples. I do think that this would be a good palette for anyone, like in terms of like, if you're a beauty consumer or if you're a drag queen and you want to do both kind of looks, I think it would work for anyone, you know? And some of the names are reminiscent of some of the iconic lines that we have seen on the show as well. So like Henny, Let Them Have It, Sickening, Give Me Life, Champion, Hey Doll, Serving, For the Gods, Glamazon, Supermodel, Miss Marine, Party, The Library Is Open. So look, at least the names, that makes me happy, you know, like that. Honestly, I do like that they came. It does feel like a Rupaul palette at the moment that you read the names, but when you see the color story, I'm like, meh. I'm gonna stop hating now, and I'm gonna get into the quality of the shades to see if this actually performs or not. I want to start first with some swatches. As you can see, my fingers are clean. Let's do Feeling the Fantasy. Let's do Modern Love. We're gonna do For the Gods, and then Glamazon. And oh my god, so far, of course, these two shimmers, they look amazing. These two, I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, but let's get into it. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that purple, I don't know, I thought that it was gonna perform a little bit better. That blue that I was a little bit scared of, she said, come through, mama, I'm here. I'm awake. I love it. Actually, I love that blue a lot. And the shimmer, what's her name? For the Gods, that shimmer, it's not just a gray shimmer, it also has like gold reflex on it, so when you move your hand it kind of like shift colors. It's like a dual chrome moment, and I think it's really pretty. Okay, so now that we have these swatches right here, let me know, what do you think? I think honestly they're not that bad. The shimmers, they look really good. The mattes, they were not as buttery as I usually love them, but they look pretty good so far. For today's look, I'm gonna be using the classic eyeshadow stickers that I got on Amazon, and honestly, I've been loving those cut creases that I've been doing with them. First, with a fluffy brush, I'm gonna take the shade Let Them Have It, and this I'm gonna apply it in the upper part of my brow. I'm actually gonna bring this color all the way down into my nose, because it's a pretty soft purple, so I think it's gonna look really pretty. Let's make sure we blend this properly in the inner corner. With a flat brush, I'm gonna take the shade Glamazon, which is this dark purple in the bottom. Okay, so my impression about that shade is that when I first did it, swatched it with my finger, I thought that it was very powdery. Now that I'm applying with the brush, I think it's a lot better. It's not as pigmented as I thought it was gonna be on the brush. Maybe I need like some eyeshadow primer, which I'm gonna try on the other eye to put some primer before I do the shadows. I'm just continuing packing this color everywhere I think it should go. Something that I do like is that there's not too much fallout out of these shades. And now with the same fluffy brush that we were using earlier, let's pick a little bit more of Let Them Have It, and I'm gonna just blend this on the outer eye now. I really love the C motions that the sticker gives me. Now that I have all of this empty space right there, and it gave me like a cool shape, I'm gonna fill it in with the shade Party. I'm gonna take this shade Party with a flat brush. I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. Now all I'm gonna do is outline these with some liner. I'm gonna be using the Tattoo Dagger liner from KVD Beauty. Now that I have a cool shape and an outline, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. So I did both eyes, but because my eyes are hooded and they have different shapes, I kind of messed it up, and this one, you can't really see it much. I really love this one, and this one came kind of flat. Is this a problem of everyone with hooded eyes? Let me know in the comments down below, because it annoys me. I'm gonna quickly finish my face, and I'll be right back with the final look. Boo! Oh my goodness, mis amores. This is it. This is the final look. As you can see, I put my drag queen lashes, but honestly, let me know what do you think about this look in the comments down below. Up close and personal, I think the shadows, they look really pretty. They perform okay, honestly, not surprisingly, not like, wow, this is the best eyeshadow palette. I think they perform good. For this to be an eyeshadow palette that they launched 2 years ago, I think that's still pretty good. Let me know in the comments down below if you like this look, or if you even heard about this palette before I show you on this video. And I think this would be a good palette for somebody who is a fan of Rupaul and they want to kind of like keep this as a collective item. I honestly would not recommend it. If you're just an eyeshadow lover, I honestly would not recommend these. It's like, meh. You can find better ones, honestly. And if you watch all the way until now, thank you so much. I honestly just want to continue growing this community of makeup lovers. So I'm gonna continue to give you honest and true reviews about products that I love and some other ones that I don't really love that much. So if you haven't yet, please make sure that you click the subscription button down below. And don't forget to click that bell so you can get a notification every time that I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one, mis amores. Bye!